Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bell rock.
Yeah, I make my own lyrics in case if people don't know.
To any song, any
To
genre,
any song.
any artist. It's a remix.
It's a remix. It's my version. If I'm gonna sing it, I have a song. There's a song, a Christmas song that always played on at the mall, and I made a whole song.
No,
like not the whole song,
Do you
but like the
remember it?
main verse.
Do you remember it?
Yes, and it's very
Good.
catchy, and I always
Your version, right?
sing it.
Your version's
Yeah.
very catchy.
Yeah, it is, and it's I don't even know what song it is, but it's I cannot even sing it on the spot.
So welcome back
Welcome back
to Spilling the Tea
with Sid
and Tea.
and Tea and White Claw.
And we are begging White Claw to sponsor us.
Please.
So
Yeah, sponsor us. I think we drink enough of those.
this one's for Santa.
This one is for Santa, for Christmas, for all the viewers. Cheers to all of you.
It's Christmas, and you know, if you don't celebrate it, then just forget it. Pretend we're not wearing these hats, and
yeah. And I think it's not more about whether you celebrate it or not. It's just sharing other people with the spirit that's around
like
you.
I think that's what I'm not a huge like Christmassy person, but I'll wear a sweater.
Yeah, I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm not a Christian, but my husband's family, they celebrate Christmas, and I always do stuff with them. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
So it's not like it's about being with your people.
Yeah, it's all about being with your people,
doing
and
whatever
being happy
you guys want to do,
and just being happy.
I you know, traditionally I'm not a huge fan of holidays, but I'm trying to kind of reinvent that now that I have a child, and just like, you know, make it whatever we want it to be, and make some of our own little Christmas traditions. And
have you invented or created a Christmas tradition with your son?
So far, we have to do it this year. We haven't yet, but last year we made salt dough ornaments.
Salt dough ornaments?
So you make like, it's like a mixture. It's like salt and water and flour, and it makes like this dough that gets super hard.
Okay.
And then you can like poke a hole through it, and we painted them and make little ornaments.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. That is so nice.
Yeah, it was cute.
I've never heard of that. I could never even think of doing anything like that, simply because I'm a very lazy person when it comes to decor.
I do like to decorate. You know, we have 3 Christmas trees this year.
I just don't like taking those things off, man.
Well, see, I'll leave it. Last year when I put my tree up, I decided I was just gonna do like a seasonal tree, because I was like, I'm not taking this down.
I remember.
Yeah, so
you did a Valentine's Day tree.
I think I made it Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and then I shut it down.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it's March. I'll put my Christmas tree away.
Yeah. But at least you were changing the themes.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, first of all, I have to color coordinate all this thing, or like come up with a theme of how I want my tree. So that's the first thing I have to stress about.
Yeah, the things that we overthink are very different.
I mean, it is. And it's just like, I think the reason why I overthink about all that little things is because Christmas is not my holiday. I've not ever decorated a tree like that till when I came to United States.
Yeah.
And I've done it like maybe 3 years out of the 15 I've lived here. So it's not something that I can like just close my eyes and I can wing it and not put any thought. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be exactly how I want it, or it's going to come out perfect or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
well, this
I cannot do it.
A 2-year-old decorated most of our trees, so it was tough for me to give up creative freedom this year, but it's more important that he has a good time, I guess.
Yeah, so. I think it would be nice. I think it was nice. I think the videos that you posted, I think it definitely looked like he was having fun.
He loves it so much.
He loved it.
Every time somebody comes over, he wants to go show them all the trees.
Oh, I cannot wait to come over to your house.
He's going to show you every single tree and take some of the ornaments off and show you. Yeah, so he's loving it. He's having a good time.
That's good. I mean, I know a lot of people, like a couple of my clients who are like, traditionally, they do nothing but have like a baking weekend, and they do nothing but bake like cookies and different things, and not just for their house. Like they'll bake it for like all the houses, all the neighborhood that they live in, and they'll just be giving out boxes to everybody. And I'm like, oh my God, people who have patience to do all this stuff. It's crazy.
So yeah.
So
Anyway, my
that
grandma
is,
used to do all the baking.
yeah,
She would bake when I was still living in Ohio. She would make a ton of cookies and mail me boxes.
that is
Yeah,
crazy.
she
That is
hasn't
like dedication.
she hasn't done it since I've been here. Since I've been moved to South Carolina, no cookies have been made.
Maybe it's
She's
something
given
you
up.
should bring up. Be like,
I think
hey,
I think she's like now it looks feels more like a task. It's
yeah,
not fun. She's like I've done it for 70 years. I'm over it, which is fair.
yeah, it's fair, I guess.
I
It'll be
guess.
good. A lot of
Guess I'll make my own cookies.
yeah, I know a family that every Christmas they have to do a photo shoot.
I think a lot of people do that, Christmas pics and stuff. I thought about doing a little Christmas card.
Yeah, do you do Christmas cards?
No, but I might. I don't know. I guess the time is slipping. When this is posted,
Yeah, I
it'll
think
be
so.
Christmas. But yeah,
Yeah.
I got to get on it.
If you're planning on doing it, you got to do it. And I think today's outfit is a good outfit to take home and just like take a couple of
He'll
pictures.
be in bed.
Oh yeah, right. You can still take it home and then bring it back.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, but so yeah. What about like outdoorsy stuff? Like, do you and Henny do anything like in particular that you love? Like
For Christmas?
Mhm.
Well, we do like to go see lights.
Yeah.
I love
do you guys have a
lights.
spot that you guys like?
I don't
or
know what
do
it's
you?
called, but we went to the big lights that everybody goes to. It's like almost an hour from here. I don't know what it's called, but we did that 2 years in a row now. So
Okay.
I guess that's been a little bit of a tradition. We'll try to
Yeah.
go this year, and I want to go to the zoo. I guess the zoo does. We all know I'm like not a supporter of zoos, so that's a disclaimer. But you know,
Zeus.
or Zeus. Its time has
A
passed, as
little
we
payback.
discussed. Yeah, that's a
Oh.
callback. If for
Yeah, a
the
little
OG.
callback.
Oh.
Oh, that's food.
I literally wrote "Do not knock." I can't stand people.
Hello.
What part of "Do not knock" do people not understand? So yeah, I don't know. Christmas is another day, but I do enjoy getting ready. Anything I get to get ready for, I'm happy.
Oh, talking about Christmas being another day, let me tell you, it is not another day for a lot of people.
Yeah,
That traffic out there,
yeah,
it's like, do we live in a small little burg town or did we move in a city?
yeah. Or like
Like suddenly people are crawling out of
holiday
there
shopping.
everywhere.
Holiday shopping is a wild time.
But like it just makes me think like, man, how many people live in this town?
A lot.
You know, like
Yeah, nothing I hate
Oh.
more than a packed store.
nothing I hate more than a packed road.
Yeah,
Like people don't know how to drive, man. Like
we're Grinches.
we are Grinches. I'm a Grinch. I know that. How about I didn't know what a Grinch was till I moved to the United States?
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Have you seen the movie?
yeah, like finally, like 4 or 5 years ago, I
Okay,
think.
as long as you've seen it.
Yeah, I've watched it once. I think I've watched a couple, maybe 3 or 4 Christmas movies.
Yeah?
Once. I've watched The Grinch. I've watched what is that, Jack and whatever. Once. It's not Once Upon a Time.
What are you talking? What's the premise of the movie?
The Jack, the skeleton guy.
Isn't that a Halloween movie? Oh, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched that one. See, I don't even remember the name.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's
then-
it's a spooky vibe Christmas movie
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. But I think it was a good movie.
It's such a cute movie.
And then I've watched Rudolph.
Classic.
Classic Rudolph.
You should watch like the Peanuts Christmas. That's
Yeah,
like,
see, I've never watched
yeah, that's
that.
like some childhood day things for me.
Mm.
There's really like not any like I know people who will put like the same movie on all day long on Christmas Day.
Yeah, like Elf.
Yeah,
People love it.
I'll be honest. Hendrix has now watched it like 5 times this month, but I just don't know any other ones that will like keep him as engaged. And
Yeah.
I'm not. Like I said, I don't really have any that I like love. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked a lot of people about, hey, what is your, Christmas movie? Because apparently around here during Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, all the TV network shows nothing but
Christmas
Christmas
movies
movies
all day.
all day long. So I've always asked people, I'm like, hey, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Because like I mentioned before, I didn't grow up in that kind of
Yeah.
area
It's a
or
thing.
and over here it's like everybody
Yeah.
does nothing but like
You just
dives
reminded
full
me.
into Christmas and do nothing but watch movies and
Yeah, my family in Ohio, they watch. There's apparently a channel that pretty much plays the movie A Christmas Vacation all day long.
Why do you want to watch the same movie all day long?
They love it.
And that's one of the movies I haven't watched.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's funny. It's a funny one. But I just feel like other than that, all of them are kind of the same. They're repetitive. Someone falls in love, something bad happens, and then they reunite on Christmas. It's it's like the same. All the covers look the same.
Yeah. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I have not got into those kind of movies.
They're kind of
Because
sappy.
yeah, I feel like they're cliche, sappy,
Like,
and the same repetitive. It's like Indian TV.
yeah.
Like you can predict what's gonna happen in the next scene before even like
the plot is the same of them all. I just realized none of these videos have we pointed out your nose. Can we tell the story what happened to your nose? Can you get a close up?
Let's look at my nose, y'all.
So Tahera has a sweet angel dog who is how
Very
old?
sweet. She is 20 years old.
She's exhausted.
She's exhausted, and mind you, I'm telling this to all my viewers right now. I'm not killing that dog. She's an old grumpy dog, but she loves me, and I love her. And no, it wasn't a strict accident.
It's not her time
It
yet.
is not her time.
She just was.
We're celebrating her 21st birthday, so until then, it's not her time.
She woke her up in the middle of the night and tried to transport her to a different room.
So it was like early in the morning. So me and my husband have a routine. If I leave the house before he does, and if he's still sleeping, I move the dog closer to whoever is sleeping. So same thing, he does the same thing. If I'm still sleeping, he'll move her to the room where I am. So every day when we wake her up, we give her like a heads up, like, okay, we're about to pick you up and take you to another room. But this time she was snoring so hard, I was like, okay, she might not even wake up or might not even realize. So I just literally picked her up,
scooped her.
I scooped her, like, scooped her, like she's so tiny.
She's little.
She's like 16 pounds. I scooped her, and she noodles acrobats on my arm and bits my nose, and she would not let go. And at that point, I was like, should I throw my dog away or should I hold on to her and let her bite me? Because I knew if I threw her down, then the bite may take my nose with her. And then holding on to her was she keeps going deeper and deeper, and it keeps hurting more and more.
I didn't realize she clenched.
She did. Her bottom teeth went inside my nose.
So she was stuck.
She was stuck. And then her top was right.
You were
right
panicking.
I was panicking. I was in shock. And the amount of blood, by God, the amount of blood that I saw that day, I thought I would never be able to breathe from my nose again.
It was so. This is healed up. What? How many weeks now?
It's been like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
It was the week before. Like it was a couple of days before Thanksgiving. And during Thanksgiving, my nose, mind you, every angle I looked at, all I could see was a giant red Rudolph nose. Like that's all that I could see. Like a couple of my friends, because it was coming up to closer to December 1st, they were like, "Oh, you should be Rudolph for this year," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to be
that's
Rudolph.
Not funny.
It's not funny." Yeah. A couple of people were like, "Oh my God, I cannot see that shit. Cover that thing up," Like
this
people,
is my face.
right? This is my face. You got to deal with it. But a lot of people got very angry about my dog biting me, and they were just like, I think it's time for her to go. And I was like, no, people need to mind. It's time for you to go.
Yeah, time for you to go.
Time for you to go, not her, okay? So, yeah, but it was a friendly accident. Well, not friendly, but it was a grumpy accident.
Yeah, she's a little grumpy.
But she is definitely sorry. She has calmed down a little bit more. I think it's just a lot was happening with her. She wasn't feeling well either.
Yeah.
Her arthritis was bothering her. So I think when I picked her up, it kind of just shook her. Or maybe she was in the middle of a dream chasing a squirrel and she was like, got him.
Yep.
I don't know.
That's probably,
I don't know.
That's probably what happened.
What happened, yeah. So
but
my nose is healed now. The inside is almost healed. I think the inside was the hardest to heal. The exterior was easy to heal, but the inside, like, because she hit my nerve, I could not blow my nose for a long time, for at least about 2 weeks. I could not blow my nose. My nose was constantly running for at least a week. And every time if I did try to blow my nose or even try to stick a tissue up there, I would be
Hurt.
bleeding and it would hurt. Like, but the worst thing was it would just start bleeding again.
Yeah, no.
Because like it would be like the nerve is finally like patching up, and then I would like, play around with it or whatever, and then it would start bleeding again. So then I just had to let it be, and then it just started healing faster.
Well, we're
Yeah, so that was my Christmas gift from my dog.
Merry Christmas.
Fucking dog, but we love Izzy. I love Izzy.
Do you have any since we're approaching holiday season, any wild Christmas or New Year stories?
Oh, wild.
Well, not too wild. I don't know.
Not really. I mean, the wildest things. I think the wildest thing for me, especially to comprehend as a foreigner or as a person who doesn't celebrate Christmas, is the amount of money people spend.
Ooh.
Like if you're broke, you're going broker. To accommodate Christmas, and I just feel like.
Let me just say right now, as a parent, regardless of how much money I have, that'll not be me. Because I honestly, like, it got to the point, like, in middle school and stuff, I would, like, see people posting pictures of their trees. Everybody wants to post, or the parents are posting how many things they put out for their kid. And I'm like, congratulations. Like, you still owe hundreds of thousands on your mortgage.
I just feel like
it's just such a waste.
That's what I feel like. I feel like Christmas has become so materialistic.
Everybody just like wants to flex on each other how much they bought.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's less about Christmas and it's more about stuff.
Yeah. My favorite thing is buying gifts for people, but not like, let me buy you 55 gifts. I love getting people gifts that like I know that are really going to make them happy, or like they really need it.
Can I disclose one of the gifts I'm giving you?
No.
Please?
Nope.
It's a very
funny,
it has a story behind it. It's a funny story.
Okay, well then you'll tell me when I open it. I don't like when surprises are ruined.
But that's just one of the little things. Please.
No.
I want to tell.
No, I'm gonna be mad. I'll be mad.
How mad? Mad enough to start punching me?
Just don't tell me.
Mad enough to punch me, yes or no?
Tell me a good enough gift that you got someone else. Tell me something fun you bought for someone else. Anyone else that you got a nice, fun gift for?
So I'm not like, so for me.
You don't love gift shopping?
I hate gift shopping.
Yeah.
Especially as an adult now, after the age of 30. Call me lazy, call me non-shopaholic. I hate shopping for my own stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, shopping for other people is very, very hard. So when I'm out there shopping, I'm just like, hey, this is something Sydney needs. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because she's probably not going to buy it. She clearly hasn't bought it till today. So I'm going to buy it.
This is how I operate when it comes to Christmas.
Or just ask people, hey, what do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, but usually they're not telling you. And the thing is, that's hard when you're adults. Most adults have their own money, and if they want something, they're just going to buy it. So it's hard. So you kind of have to like think outside the box a little bit. And I have to like, okay, well, what should I get for this person that they wouldn't go get for themselves? Like some people love spending money on themselves, and some people don't. So I'm like, all right, that person needs a little treat. Or
right.
Like, so example, because my grandma won't watch this, she buys herself whatever she wants in terms of like materialistic things, clothes, shoes, anything like that. So I was like, what can I get her that will just like make her life easier? So I got her one of those self-cleaning litter boxes. Because if you don't know, my grandma, she's a cat lady, and we have 2 cats, and she's lugging around bags of litter 3 days a week. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So this litter box will clean itself, and it'll make her life easier. So I've been plotting on it for a whole year. So I like come like January 1, I have a running note in my phone of Christmas ideas. So I'm just like, if somebody mentions something throughout the year, I add it to that list.
See, that's too much work for me.
I'm so extra. Or like Hendrix. And that's why I don't buy my son a ton of stuff throughout the year, because I'm like, I'll save it for Christmas.
Right, yeah.
And he'll love it even more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm just at a point where I just either ask you what you want or just pick whatever that I feel like you are somebody who needs it. And it could be something as basic as freaking toiletries.
Yeah, and that's
That reminds
fine.
me the funniest thing that I've bought. Not funniest, I would say the basicest stuff that I've bought for somebody for Christmas
I love a
was
practical gift.
deodorant and chewing gum.
Hey, we all need it.
You need a deodorant? I'm buying you a
I
deodorant.
love practical gifts, and I think I hate when somebody buys something off the wall, like just because
Can I
I'm
tell you one thing that I'm buying for?
no, just because I'm so practical.
It's
Like
a very practical thing. Can I tell you?
no,
Ugh.
it's deodorant.
No.
That's like an inside thing because she talks a lot of shit about
Ugh.
me because I apply a lot of deodorant. I don't know, I sweat a lot.
Oh my gosh, she does. It's in her brain.
If
It's
if
her deodorant issue is the same issue that I have with my head when it comes to washing my
she
hair.
washes her hair every day,
And
should be a felony.
She deodorizes literally every damn hour.
Okay, have you ever smelled someone who smelled like BO?
Yes.
I never want that to be me.
But you aren't that.
Well, and because of my maintenance.
Oh my god, people.
I love to smell good, okay?
No shit.
Sue me.
Loving to smell good and straight up abusing your deodorant is two different things.
You know what's funny? When I lived with my dad still, like it's funny that I'm like this because I've always been like this, but for some reason when I lived with my dad still, I just was like, I'm not gonna buy my own toiletries, so I would use my dad's deodorant, and
I've done that.
But no, every day. That's the only deodorant I would use for like the entire duration of living with him. And he was like, "Are you using my deodorant?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Why? That's weird."
I've used my dad's colognes all the time.
I love the way men's cologne smells,
Yeah.
so that's valid. But the deodorant smelled good.
Yeah.
But he was like, "I don't think I would like that."
I don't know why he said that.
I know, I'm like, why is it such a big deal? Just let me use your stuff. Don't put it in the bathroom where everybody can get it then. Put it somewhere else. Did we just
switch it in the
we just graduated? So,
yeah, let's switch it. Boop. Boop. No, I'm switching.
Oh, I don't like that. Feels.
I graduated to the front. Woohoo! Christmas graduation 2023.
You know what I want to talk about since we're closing to a new year. Closing. That's not a word. Closing up, creeping up, sneaking up on us.
Sneaking up since.
Look, this popped into my head because a pod I was watching the other day. We are entering 2024. And I have to do math for this. So right now my child is 2. And so what? Plus, okay, hold on. In 18 years, it'll be, 16 years because it'll be 2040. That almost makes me nauseous to think about. But 2040 is when my child will graduate high school. And we'll be having conversation. Like, we're going to tell, like, all right, I'm getting to something, I promise. I'm going to be like, yeah, when I was in high school, there was no AI. And he's going to be like, what? You know what I mean? I was just thinking, like, the way that things are progressing is absolutely terrifying.
It is.
And it's just like, I have been thinking, like, what, okay, think about like a history book. It's like every so many years, something drastic happens. Obviously, we just all lived through a pandemic. And he's going to be 18, and I'm going to be like, yeah, that was when I had you during that pandemic.
Yeah, it was like people having kids when they had polio.
Yeah.
Back in the day. And we'll be like, I conceived you
something
when the whole world was out there dying.
There's going to be a new history book about a time that
will be.
Like I lived through, and like what's going to be the next big thing that happens we're going to live through?
AI.
Like AI, there's going
to
be terrifying
is the thing
things
that's happening right now.
Like where is technology going? Like
we don't know.
Things are
like it is crazy.
Well, and it was even more crazy because I was sitting here thinking like the first phone that I had, like obviously I was very, very young, but I remember like when the internet didn't exist. Like it was like just starting.
It was like right now all our phones are smartphones and we have internet. Back in the day we had phones that barely had signal and they definitely did not have internet. It was literally just pick up the phone to call and maybe send a short message. that T9 message, you know?
People
like,
5 years younger than
our
us.
kids,
Some people don't even like know about a flip phone.
some people
Like,
now don't know about the T9 texting.
T9?
How many of you guys, our viewers, have
I forget what
even know how to T9?
Leave us a comment if you know what T9 means.
Yeah, T9
You know?
texting.
Do you really?
It's the texting that people used before smartphones and full keyboards were invented on phones.
You would just be able to like use the couple buttons that you had to spell out full words and sentences.
Right. Imagine 20, how many alphabets are they? 26, 27?
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever number alphabets.
How many alphabets are there?
26, 27, 21, whatever they are. Okay, and now you have only 10 keys on your phone, numbers.
Now we have every letter on there. It wasn't always like that.
Yeah, now? Yeah. Oh
Crazy.
My God.
So anyway, the point is, I don't know what's going to be going on in 2040 when my child graduates, but I'm going to be like, you don't even know.
I bet like we'll be in a robotic world.
Everything will be AI automated and terrifying, but
machines everywhere, flying around, things flying around. I wonder if by then we'll be like in space cars.
I thought by this point we would be a lot further, but I'm like, I wonder if we're going to be alive to like see people like go to Mars. I think we will. I mean, it's happening.
I think it's already happening. It's just the fact that people right now cannot afford to go to Mars.
I hope that while we're alive, I get to know more about aliens.
Oh,
I hope something,
I mean, I guess there's still information out there, but when it comes to knowing, I want real knowing information, not some BS that people are posting over there.
No, I feel like in like 150 years, like aliens are going to be like the president.
Heck yeah.
I feel like they're going to be intertwined.
2,300.
They're going to be intertwined in our society, I feel, one day. And I hope I'm alive to see it. And if I'm not...
You're definitely going to be dead.
My son might be alive for it. So I hope.
No, he won't.
I just hope, okay, all right. I ramble, but listen. Okay, so there's a theory out and about. I like to drop a little theory. This one basically was that like aliens, and apparently, I won't even say that, but that aliens are actually future us. So when you see like that, basically they're like time traveling
us.
Yeah.
From the multiverse.
And that's why they're so smart.
Hey, as long as my alien is making that money for me, that's all that matters.
Bring me back some money. But it gives me some hope that like maybe when we die, we turn into little aliens.
Imagine if we are someone else's aliens. They're like, these people are so useless. They're doing pod.
They're doing pod. But like, I just hope.
But you get the point, right?
I hope one day I get to be an alien.
I hope, yeah.
Do with that information what you want. We're gonna wrap up.
Hopefully,
Merry Christmas.
Hopefully you don't get cremated. If you get buried, then you can be an alien.
That'll kill my energy. My energy's got to go somewhere.
If you get cremated, there's no body for you to become an alien in.
I want to do the thing where they plant you into like a tree.
Andrew has brought that up before.
I'll do it. Put me back where I came from.
In a vagina.
The earth.
Oh, the earth.
We are cells. I want to be a plant.
That's why I'll just get buried.
Float me down the river.
If burial is too expensive, fuck, burn me. Whatever is cheaper for the people who are gonna be dealing with it.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing about it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I sell life insurance now. So call me.
Yeah. Let me make some money, and then 2 months later I'll call you. You'll be my Valentine's Day sale.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
We definitely kept the energy very positive, and
I think we were very
just
fun.
talked about cremation.
That was the last like 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Any fun final notes?
Fun final note.
Go
out there, have fun.
Go Christmas caroling. I've done that before.
I have never Christmas caroled because I don't know any Christmas songs.
Can you believe that?
I don't. Yeah. Can you give us a little Sneak peek?
No, it was absolutely ridiculous, obnoxious. It was like me and like 5 of my friends. We were like, let's go Christmas caroling. We were like 15.
Do you guys get any tips?
We ended up making out like $20 total, so we just split it.
Total?
Yeah, really cheap, small town, you know.
I mean, if you're gonna get $20
we would just
per
knock
house,
on
I'll
people's
go
door.
right now.
It was mortifying. You just knock on someone's door and then they open it. We would just start blaring. Like we'd be like, "We wish you a Merry Christmas," and they're like, some people would like smile and some people would just like close the door. That would be me. I'd
so
be
if
like,
they close the door, you just go to
you just walk away.
Oh.
But then like it was so awkward because the first person that came out and they were like, "This is all I have," and they handed us like $4 and we were like, "Wait a minute." So then we were like, "All right, let's keep going."
Yeah, heck yeah. I mean,
little side hustle, Christmas caroling.
Yeah, and I love money, so
yeah. So I'll sing.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'll go out there.
If anyone wants a cameo, we'll sing you a Christmas song for $15 flat rate. Just
per
let us
person.
know. Pick your song.
Per person, $15. Okay. Mm-hmm. 2 singers, $30.
I thought you meant per.
No, per singer.
If you want both of us, yeah.
If you want, look, hers will be very Americanized. Mine will be very exotic.
She won't know the words. Is what
I
that
will
means.
not know the words. I'll make my own song, and it'll be fun and Indian-y. Oh, it will be Indian-y.
Not Indian-y.
Hey Santa, hey Santa. I remember the song.
Is that a song?
Yeah, Banta will come get you, Santa. That was my version of that song.
All right.
All right.
I'm scared it's gonna cut us. So this is a quick one.
Quick one. We love you. Be safe.
Happy
Have
holidays.
Fun.
Thank
Happy
you.
Holidays.
Everyone, just
please like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever.
Subscribe
and share our love.